We're live. We're live. We're back. And hi, everybody. How's it going out there? Nice to see you all. We are currently sitting up on the markets for a third day in a row. We're going to see how strong this is. It looks pretty good. We're up 273 points right now on the Dow. We're up 38 on S&P, and we're up 131 on. We're going to see how. So we're happy about the Nasdaq rise. It's just 0.98 of a percentage point on Nasdaq. We've been up like 2.5, 3% lately. Still have an hour to go. We could add to it. We're up 0.81 on the Dow, 0.89 on S&P. So it's a very steady across the board up market here. Oil is up 9% to 862 higher at 103 in West Texas. So we have a strong day here. We're going to see if this can hold, and we'll go from there. Stocks that we like to follow. It's interesting how this is going. Rocket Lab hasn't moved much now in about 4 hours. It hasn't done much of anything. This is interesting. It opened at 8:53, which was down a bit. Then it went to the high of the day by 10 o'clock in the morning. It got to 880 today. Didn't last there very long, and it pretty quickly kind of came back into this 860 to 65 neighborhood. 860, 868 maybe. We're at 866 now. We started trading at this level around 10:43 this morning. And here we are at 101, 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. We're still in the same neighborhood. 7.3 million traded. It's like there's a big buy order to buy it, but there seems to be a big sell order to sell it. It's kind of like range bound right across. I mean, look at this. Look at this chart. How flat it is over here. Look at this. This is from 10:30, 10:40 in the morning until now. Just straight across, just like a heartbeat, like a patient's heartbeat. It's just going straight across. That's most interesting how that one has behaved. 865 up a nickel, not going down, not going up. Makes you wonder what's going on. SoFi. Now here's the stock. Okay, we were down this morning at 8:55. We went right down to 8:38. That was the low for like a nanosecond. Then within half an hour, we hit 908. That was our high today. A shot right up there like Mount Everest. Then we gave back a chunk of it. We came back down to 862 around 11:15. And now we're at 898. We've come back real nice and steady, and we're coming back to this $9 area to take a run at it again. It'll be interesting to see if we can bust through it. 53.75 million traded. So we're pushing 54 million shares. We're at 898, and it looks to me like it wants to go through 9 for sure. It just wants to do it. GameStop, 86.86 is unchanged right now. The low for GameStop, was 83.45 at about 10:30 this morning. The high for the day, 89.58, $6 higher, around about 12:30 today. And now we're at 86.86 flat because we're going in the earnings after the show. After the market closes in 57 minutes, the earnings will be released in the aftermarket. And my question of the day for you guys on my poll question: GameStop shares will go up in the aftermarket today after their earnings are released. Yes or no? We have 53% saying, yep, the shares are going up today, Bruce. 47% saying, no way, man, it always goes down. It's going to go down today. 62 people have responded to the poll question, and 52% say, yep, it's going higher. 48 say, no, it's going lower. Hit your comment on there. Let me know what your thoughts are. Yes or no about GameStop going higher or lower in the aftermarket. 37 of you have given us a thumbs up so far. Keep those coming in, kids. We now have 71 votes here. 49% say yes. 51 votes say no. Look at that. 50-50. 74 votes, and it's a 50-50 tie on this poll question with 74 votes. So bring in your comment. Let me know your vote. Help determine what your thoughts are on this poll question. We're now up 20 cents at 87.06 on GameStop. AMC's down 7 cents to 15.16. The shares of Hycroft Mining are at 141. They're up 4 cents. They've traded 45 million shares today. And this Hycroft in the last week has been as low as 130 something and as high as what was that? Two something, 260. What a run today! What a run the last 3 days! Unbelievable. Highcroft Mining. Now that's the company that GameStop bought into. Highcroft Mining. They bought into that company. Right now, $1.40, up to only 3 cents. Matterport today, very good day. 7.82 a share right now, up 55 cents. The high 7.89 just a few minutes ago. We're right up at the highs. 6.8 million volume, looking very good on Matterport. On ME, another good day today. 37.5 cents higher, about 10%. We're at 387 and a half, and we're trading 4.9 million today. So looking pretty good here on the ME today. Happy to see this move. This is high of the day territory. 389, the high 387 right now, looking really good. Spire is at $2. We're trading between 198 and 211 today. 13-cent move. It's all we have. We had a big move yesterday. We have a very little move today. We're at $2, down a dime. 792,000 traded after a really good day yesterday. On ATIP, we're holding at 175 and a half. The low is 169 and a half. The high 177. We've only had a 7.5 cent range. We're up 4.5 cents on volume today. 908,000 on ATIP. It has not yet broken out in a meaningful way from the low of the year. Smart Rent is up 34 cents. We'll take that. 671 now on 841,000, near the high of the day. So 671, 672 now, up 35 cents on Smart Rent. Let's go. Cyxtera up, down 3. We were as low as 11.16. We're 11.34 now, down 3 cents. 126,000 traded. That's it. Very quiet. Pfizer down $1 or up $1 at 53.92. Robinhood up 86 cents to 13.64. That's a solid $13 print here. Vanik is up 42 cents. It's come up to 262.14 after being down to 257 today. We got Home Depot up 304. It's at about $334. We were down to 327 this morning. That's a recovery. IBM is up 58 cents to 127.62. Microsoft still underwater. It's been underwater all day. Microsoft was as low as 289 today. It's now 293, down $1.25. Microsoft underwater all day. Where Apple is up 11, has just been breaking the break-even line around 130 today, and has kind of been holding it, but just up 11 cents at the moment. Not much of a move today. Goldman Sachs at 342, up $1.24. Just seems to be leveling off up here in the 342 level. Can't seem to be breakout from here. Cisco up 32 cents to 56.13. Facebook is up 265 to 206 now. Amazon up $75, $3,137. Tesla up $31 to 871, 872. Google 26.83 now, up 9.75. Bed Bath Beyond up 34 cents today. BlackBerry up 24. Royal Caribbean up only 3. They were as low as 71.80. We're back to 74.50. This is near the low of the high. Near the high of the day, I should say. Near the low of the high. Near the high of the day for Royal Caribbean. Up a penny at the moment. So a recovery all day long over there. Target is up $4. JP Morgan up $1.30. Costco up $6.50 a share now, just approaching $5.50. That was $5.10 the other day. Matter of fact, Costco last week, how low did it get? Yes, $5.20. And then last month we were down to $4.86 last month. And the low lately, January 25th, $4.77. We're now at $5.50 on Costco from $4.77. A $73 recovery. Nice. Walmart down 19 cents. Nvidia up 79 cents. A lot of turnarounds going on here. American Airlines down 6 cents. Netflix 371 up 13.50 a share. Moderna down 94 cents. It's come back. It was as low as 160, now 168. So Moderna just coming back to break even. That's what we got going on here. The Dow up 266. And we're at 894 on the SoFi. We're so close to getting through that $9 level. And Matterport at 779 up 52. ME 385. 4 cents from the high today on the ME now. Very good day on ME and Matterport. And of course, Smart rent up 30 cents today. Okay, there it is. We've got the S&P up 36 points. We've got Nasdaq up 122, and oil closing in at 104 a barrel. There's where we seem to be at right now. Thank you guys. Uncle Bruce, would you recommend selling 50 contracts, Matterport puts, strike price for $10 for April 22? April, and a $10 price on Matterport on puts. So we're at 782. What kind of pricing can you get for these contracts? If you're getting a premium, it's worth looking at. If you're not getting a premium, it's not worth looking at. You're better off just buying the stock, because you've got to put up $1,000 a contract, which is 50 grand. For 50 grand, you can just buy more than 5,000 shares. I mean, yeah, I mean, heck, 50 grand will get you almost 7,000 shares in cash. You're better off owning the stock. Because if it only goes up a couple of bucks, you're already making money on this. And goes up $4 or $5, you're doing really well. I'm not sure if doing the puts is a good idea on that one. H. Gregory, I am number 57 on the thumbs up meter. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. DQ, buying back 90 GameStop expiring tomorrow for a small profit, or roll the dice into earnings. What should I do? You have no risk here. You know, even if the shares go up, what do you care? So what? They go to $95. You'll do a rollover. You don't care. But if you're right and they stay under 90, you're a winner. You have no need to buy them back. Nothing to fear. They're not going to go to 400 a share tomorrow morning. What are we expecting? So no worries. Bruce, I sent you an email, says Daily Blend. I had an unfortunate accident Tuesday with my fat fingers that turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Oh, I saw that the GEO shares. Yeah, here we are. My buy of 550 shares of GEO at 527 turned into a $5,500 buy, and almost cleaned out my piggy bank. I helped it until today. To have to be so glad I did. I think you held on to it, and hey, sell them and take a profit on it. Nicely done. It worked out. $11,000 premium, says France. If I write that put, I think that's what you're asking me, right, France? Where was that comment? I missed it now. Here, oh yeah, here it is. Should you write? Yeah, you got to put up a bunch of money here. I don't know if it's gonna be worth your while. I really don't know if it's worth your while. Matterport. Pardon me. See if I can get this to pop up here. You're talking about writing April 22s. So April 22 options, puts, April 22nd. And you're talking about writing the 10s. So you're talking about April the 14th, writing the 10s, which are 235 bid. So, excuse me, you're not getting any premium. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't know why you do it. There's no money in it for you. You're better off using the money you need to just buy the stock at 772. You'll get more shares. You'll have more leverage. You can't make more than 235 on these puts. That's the most you can make. Whereas you can make $5 a share, $10 a share on Matterport. They go back to 17. So you're better off buying the stock. Okay. Watch the dump off on before the bell. We'll keep an eye on that. DQ Mallow, you shouldn't have gotten your computer the vaccine. That's what you shouldn't have done. Okay, 66 thumbs up, says Dale Ben. Thanks, buddy. And I held them till today, and I still have them. Gotcha. Right on, man. Shiz, Uncle Bruce, I just got some powder to buy either Amazon or Google. Do we think Amazon will back off after the excitement of them buying MGM has fizzled? Which to get first, Google or Amazon? There you are. Well, as far as I know, Amazon is doing their split 20 to 1 in May, and Google is doing their split in June or July. So Amazon will be the first one to split 20 to 1. You're going to have to resolve that one. So there you go. Yeah, you could wait for a bit to see if the shares cool down a little bit. They've had they're having a good run here lately, obviously. Amazon right now is up 62.99 right at the moment. The shares in the last, say, 3 months, they were in that 3,400 range, but they were also down in that 2,700 range. So we've had a $700 range, which, if you divide that by 20, is $35 a share on the post split number. So there's been quite a bit of a movement on the stock. That's just the last 3 months. The high of the year, 37.73, the low 2,600, and we're right now 31. So we're kind of in the middle of the range overall. $155 a share, $156 a share if you split this 20 to 1, $3,123. So if you get 5 shares, which will run you 15,500 and something bucks, you end up with 100 shares after the split. You don't have to do it today. No, not at all. You could wait a week or two, because if we get any bit of a pullback from the 3-day run we've had here, or just some consolidation or some flatlining, this stock can drop $100 over a couple of days, 2-3 days of trading. Not a big deal, and there's a savings for you. The lower the better. If you're going to buy stock, if you're going to buy a contract, you want to buy. I would recommend you buy an in-the-money contract. You should be able to do that with less than $15,000. You might be able to buy it in multiples of contracts. If you do have 15 grand to put into this thing, excuse me, you might be able to get 2 or 3 contracts that are perhaps in the money and write covered calls against those as poor man covered calls, knowing that when the split comes, making sure these contracts are long enough, the ones that you're buying, that you're going to have 20 contracts for every contract you own. So you get 3 contracts now, you'll have 60 in the money contracts, we hope, when the split is done. And now you can write 60 calls at a time against those 60. So Amazon is the one I would be looking at first, because of the timing. Okay. Coyote says, my brain is mashed potatoes thanks to work. Cody says that if you sold the June 2023 contracts for 10 on Matterport, you'd get 480. Interesting. You think Amazon will ever do a stock split? Daily Blend, they are doing a stock split. It's in June it's in May this year. It is a 20 to 1 stock split. Okay. Love the look of the Matterport chart, says Bobby. Cody, both of the splits seem suspect to me. Bobby, Amazon said they are already, I believe. Yeah. Daily, can I buy Amazon today and get in on the split when it happens? Yes. If you buy Amazon today until May, you can buy it up until May, you will be splitting 20 to 1. Yes. Mirko, hey, Uncle Bruce just sold a GameStop strike, $91 for tomorrow. Got $5 for it. Regardless of the earnings, that's a good deal in my opinion. It is a phenomenal premium for an overnight write. And even if the shares go up to 100, what do we care? You'll buy them back. You'll buy this call back, and you'll write a new one. You'll write a 110 a couple of weeks down the road. You'll do fine. Yes. Anyway, Mirko, if I have to roll it, so be it. Otherwise, it's a $500 in a day for the contract. Exactly. This is a gift that just is giving. Awesome. Good to know, says Daily Blend, about the Amazon. Mallow, DQ, smiling. Mallow is smiling with DQ. Adventures with Duncan. Who is holding Pfizer? I have friends of mine. I've got friends. I got highfalutin viewers of this channel that have Pfizer. What can I say? Daily, Bruce, if I dump the GEO stock I just got lucky with, would buying 200 shares of Amazon now instead of later be a safe bet? You can't buy 200 shares of Amazon with the money from that stock. They're trading at 3,100 each, $3,130 per share. You want to buy 2 shares is $6,200. You want to buy 20 shares is 62,000. You want to buy 200, you need $620,000. You got 620 grand lying around? I don't think you do. I'm gonna guess your mathematics are a little bit. BW Ugly, there are so many news articles out there that push the Chinese stocks. Was that the was that what is it? The delisting threat, yet another joke of a story got folks to dump shares. They're going to be delisted. There are shares going to be delisted in the U.S. That will absolutely happen. BW, count on it. It's coming. It's happening. I would not buy Chinese stocks. Not a chance. Good afternoon from Michael. KY's laughing. A daily, my account is almost 40 grand in it. Yeah, well, 40 grand in your account, you can buy 10 shares of Amazon, 11, 12. You buy 12 shares, maybe 13. But hey, whatever you want. You buy 10 shares of Amazon now at these prices. And then in May, when they split 20 to 1, you're going to have 200 shares of Amazon. They'll be trading at 150 something dollars a share. Divide 31.30 into 20. It's all relative. But yes, sir. Daily blend, absolutely. Whatever works for you, man. Yeah, if it works, it works. If you made some money on Geo as a little gift from the picking up 5,500 shares, take the gift and say, thank you very much, sir. May I have another? Or turn around and write some options against those 5,500 shares and lock in a premium. You can always look at that too. Okay. What else? A midnight adventure. I bought back all my covered calls last week, and I found out I have to get 2 root canals. And the only way to pay for the coverage plans was by writing covered calls on all my stock. Thanks, Bruce. You saved me big time. Right on. Well, I'm glad I could help on that one. I'm sorry you have to get root canals because I had a root canal in October, and I don't like root canals. Way to go, buddy. Nice job. Nice job. I'm glad that's good working out. That's great. Maybe I fat fingered it again. I'm in 20 shares, laughing out loud. Daily's laughing. Nicholas, man, I bought as much SoFi as I can handle, and I'm still thinking, what if I get just one more? I'm an addict. I mean, I should buy this stuff up. Where's your SoFi now? 889 on the SoFi, up 32 cents today. We're happy. I'm really happy that it's up. I wanted to go higher, much higher. What about Tim Hortons in China? I don't know. 8.55%. I have no idea what this means. Nicholas, yeah, dude. My goal was $5,000. 12,000 shares later. I want more. Austin saying daily blend. I fat fingered it again, laughing out loud. I didn't mean 200 shares, laughing out loud. Nicholas, daily blend. Well, just don't fat finger and buy Amazon at 31,000 a share. There you go. A daily. Not sure how to do options yet. Just got me learning from you. BW Austin. Poor Timmy's and General Tso chicken. DQ. Stock market is just like 2 root canals. Wow. Nicholas J. Mourier, I don't know what's going on here. Austin, Midnight Adventure. So if your cover calls didn't hit, you wouldn't have got the root canal, right? Coyote, can't believe Midnight Soul said that your lessons on writing cover calls gave him 2 root canals. I can't believe it. Nicholas, I'm the same. I think I'm addicted to ATIP. I think Coyote, that what he did was he got enough money to put up his portion of the amount that he needs to pay for. The insurance covers the rest. That's my hunch. I could be wrong. Marcus, GameStop earnings today, what to expect? I hear you. I don't know. I couldn't have afforded the coverage to get it done, Austin. No idea what I would have done there. Nicholas, Michael Downs, you're going to need a doctor. The GameStop earnings are coming out after the market today. And the shares right now are 86.98, up 12 cents. They will not go down. But then again, haven't they gone down in the last 2 weeks? Yeah, went from 110, 120 down to here. So they've already gone down. So could they just go back to 110, 120? Yeah, they could. Will they? I don't know. And whatever happens tonight in the aftermarket makes no difference to anybody holding options. And what happens in the pre-market tomorrow makes no difference if you hold options. Makes no difference whatsoever. It's what happens after they start trading on the open market tomorrow. That's what counts. And then we'll see what's going on. Tomorrow being Friday, expiry date. Anyway, there it is. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Adventure Duncan Rocket Lab Volume. Midnight Adventures. Yes, Bruce, that is correct. You nailed it. I know, Uncle B. I was just teasing. I paid vet bills fully with covered call profits. I know how this goes. DQ Marcus, expect GameStop to read a crappy press conference or press release, take no questions, and everyone will roll their eyes again. That's what you should expect from GameStop. Well, 87.01 up 15 cents. We're going to find out. We close in 35 minutes, and then about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes after that, then they'll make a release. I'll be here. Let's see what happens. Look at TKAT, says KY. Take a look at that. And we're up, 250 points on the Dow. We're holding this gain. S&P up 34. NASDAQ up 110. Very, very good. We're that's where we're at. So far, so good. Historically, when a stock splits, there's usually an upswing in the stock price after the split. Or is it a crapshoot that can go either way? Well, that's definitely a chance, but there are those out there that believe that as we get closer to split day, sometime in May for Amazon, that shares may run up a bit prior to and perhaps after once the split's done. So if you're getting a good price, way to go. Dodie, if that happens, maybe it'll go to 40.50 and we can load up. KY, don't buy it. Just saying it's a Chinese stock running. I don't have time to look. I don't have time to look. 258 on the Dow, gaining. Rocket Lab only up 3. SoFi 886 up 30. GameStop up 21 cents. AMC up down 15. Matterport up 56 to 783. ME at 385 up 35 cents. Spire unfortunately down to 199, down 11. ATIP is up 3.5 cents to 174.5. SmartRent $6.66 up 29. And then we have Cyxtera down 7 cents. Pfizer is 53.86. We're still up 96 cents. We hit a high today on Pfizer, 54.19, but that was around, what was that? About 11 o'clock, 11:30 today, and it hasn't been back there since. It's given up now about 31 cents to still be up, but it is topped out a tad. We'll have to see what Pfizer does tomorrow. We are definitely looking at rollovers on Pfizer's, and you know who I'm talking to. Definitely looking at rollovers tomorrow for Pfizer. All right, and I would not be worried about it at all. Let's see. Midnight is saying, on the bright side, if I get exercised, I'll make a couple of grand, so it all pans out. Yes, sir. Austin, Midnight Adventure, that's a great story. Okay, guys, anyone need anything, have to go, only will be listening. I'm only going to be listening. I got you, buddy. DQ, so if you buy now, you end up with a lower price per share if the stock runs. Well, DQ, if you're buying Amazon today, I don't know, whatever it's trading at $3,300, and it goes to $3,400 by the time the split happens, you'll have, you bought 5 shares today, you'll have 100 shares. And the 100 shares you're going to have are going to be worth $170 each, because 3,400 divided by 20 is $170. Buying them for 3,300, you're buying them for $165. So you're going to be up $5 a share on 100 shares. So you're up $500. Obviously, if the shares go to $4,000 between now and split day, you're in at 3,300. You're up $700 on each of your 5 shares, right? $3,500 gain. At $4,000 a share, the split price, the post-split value is $200 a share. You paid $130, whatever it was, $135. Obviously, you're up 60-something bucks a share. You're up that $5,000. Way to go, Beach Boy. So what's the craziest thing accomplished on the back of writing covered calls, Bagel Nation? What is the craziest thing that you've all accomplished on the back of writing covered calls? What did you do with covered call money? That is the craziest thing you could have done with covered call money. Anybody want to answer that question? Coyote Daily Blend price will be much cheaper post split, could lead to more volume, and buying could run a bit after the split. Well, obviously the stock will be divided by 20. That's what happens with a split. So at 3,500 a share, it's a 175 stock. Now, if the stock goes from 175 to 200, that's equal to the stock going to 4,000 now. Just multiply by 20. It's a 20 to 1 stock split. It's all relative. That's all it is. Okay, BW, Uncle Bruce. So with our companies being so low, and you're perplexed as are we. Back in your trading days, was there a few companies you hyped to clients that did the same, but then suddenly reversed? How did it go? Oh my gosh. Stocks go whenever they want to go to places you can't believe they go, up or down. You can't believe it. You just sometimes wonder what's up with this world. Yeah, I've been involved in entities that I've held my clients into for a long time, and I've had scenarios where they absolutely have paid off phenomenally. Sometimes it's a quarterly report that did it. Sometimes it's an annual report. Sometimes it's a show and tell event somewhere at one of these conferences. Sometimes it's one company's being taken over that's very similar to our company, and our company's going up in sympathy because all these companies that are in the same business are going up all of a sudden. It all varies. Absolutely. I Coyote, boring answer, but I've paid bills, rent, bought more stocks, savings. Coyote with covered call profit. Right on. Fernandez paid for my divorce lawyer with covered call money. Finally leaving the ex-wife and her boyfriend, laughing out loud. DQ, Beach Boy, hookers, booze, and dancers. Midnight, that's lit, Coyote. Bobby, laughing out loud, friends. Cody, I'd still be careful with these splits, Cody. Amazon and Google decide to do this at basically the same time, and they haven't taken as much of a hit on this drop. It stinks, if you ask me. I'm number 96, says Miraculous on the thumbs up. Right on, buddy. Thank you. We're up 270, it looks like, on the Dow. Is that right? 269, yeah. We're up there, 892 on those SoFi shares, trying to get back to 9 again. And we've got Matterport at 785. We have ME at 385. ATIP 174. We got SmartRent at 665. We got some gains there. Coyote saying to Cody, I don't care. I don't have any of either stock, so I'm fine. Austin Doer, I hear you, Uncle B. We're ready to roll. Or rock and roll, buddy. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow will be the day. We'll see. Cody, these new buys may hit a sell wall, kind of like what happened to SoFi's bank charter. Who knows? BW, my covered call money is all I've made. I could afford a box of Suzy Qs, then found out they were expired. Oh, thumbs up number 98 from Michael. Beach Boy, that's the spirit. I made the mistake of what? Something on one-on-ones again and again. No fun. I have no idea what that meant. Beach Boy, to be honest, surgery bills. Jay, we are still thinking it's going to 1,000. Laugh out loud. Comments coming in. I can't understand half of it. You folks are drinking, obviously. That's what's going on here. We're at... Thank you for being here. We now have 26 minutes to go in the day. We have 110 thumbs ups. Thank you for those. We've had 206 people answer the poll question. The question is, GameStop shares will go up in the aftermarket today after their earnings are released. 57% are saying, yeah, Bruce, these shares are going higher today. The way these shares are going and the option premiums that are out there, yep, GameStop shares are definitely going higher. 43% saying, no way, they're going lower. So that's what we got. We got us a good poll going here. Lots of thoughts, lots of talking, lots of speculating, and everything else. So we'll see how you guys do. 56%, yep, we're going higher. 44, we're going lower. 114 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep those thumbs ups coming on in here, people. Thank you very much for that. Coyote says, for a while in February, I was writing several SoFi $15 strike covered calls, making about 40 to 60 bucks in profit, pay bills with that, little hustle and downtimes. DQ says to Beach Boy, one on ones count as dancers if you get Bruce to do a finger gun dance. Coyote, I wish I was drinking, laughing out loud. BW, booze. DQ, is it St. Patrick's Day, Bruce? Daily blend, so much to learn, and I have so few brain cells. Is Google doing a stock split also? What type of shares are the best to buy? Class A, B, or C? I think the C's are the most actives. The ones that trade the most. I'm not as think as you drunk I am, says you know who. How is the poll for yes? Good earnings equals down, behind earnings down. RC saves a puppy, believe it or not, equals down. Is that how it works? Beach Boy, like the one just now, DQ. Michael, I got your back, fam. Cheers. Bobby, Google split is in July. That's true. Cody, so Uncle Bruce, we know you don't own stocks to avoid conflict, but do you have a SoFi account? No, I can't have a SoFi account. I'm Canadian. Can't have one. We can't do that up here. G, Uncle Bruce, should we be buying back calls before close in anticipation of earnings? No. DQ, Beach, I prefer to Yoko finger gun dance, but you can't count that. Jay, the stocks are going back up. Surely you can't be serious. I'm serious, and please don't call me Shirley. There you go. There's your comments right there. Not drinking. Yeah, right. 272 thumbs ups right now on the Dow. We're up a nickel on that. Rocket Lab, we're not moving. Rocket Lab, $8.65 on 7.9 million today. We're stuck in this 868.70 range. We're not going anywhere. I don't know what to make of it. It's weird. It's just weird, I tell you. SoFi 888 up 31. GameStop up 2 cents to 86.88. We got 23 minutes to go. AMC at 1502 down 21 cents. We got Matterport at 783 up 56. ME 383 and a half up 33 and a half cents. Spire down 10 and a half cents. ATIP up 4 cents. SmartRent up 28. Cyxtera down 4. 53.88 on Pfizer up 96. Robinhood 13.50 up 73. Bannock up 54 cents. Home Depot up 363. IBM up 62 cents. And over at Microsoft, we're down 61. We're about to break even on Microsoft. We're taking a run here from 289 now to 293.78, trying to get back to even on the Microsoft. We'll see if that keeps coming on. Apple up 20 cents. Goldman up $1.18. Cisco up 26. Facebook up 275. Amazon up 71.50. Tesla up $27. Google up 9.41. Bed Bath Beyond up 39 cents. BlackBerry up 25. Royal Caribbean up 9. JP Morgan up 139. Costco up $8. So we got greens, not too many reds. We're up 277 on the Dow, 38 on S&P, and we're up 128 on the Nasdaq right now. Okay, there you are. DQ, just imagine Uncle Bruce reporting the booze and pole dancing like he does the market. Jennifer, Uncle Bruce dancing to Yoko way back is a memory I can never remove from my brain. It's priceless. Kareem, I was drinking last night. Laugh out loud, Bruce. I had no idea what I was saying. Laugh out loud. DBW. If every other company that we follow had good earnings or earnings that weren't all that bad, they'd all still drop like a rock. Why think different with GameStop? DW is thinking. Austin, why did I not buy SoFi at 775? I wanted it to come down to 750. Dumb. I hope the Yoko is still locked safely away, asks PF. Yes, it's in the storage unit. It's safe. DQ Beach Boy. Frumbler, I need to buy 10 more SoFi in my RRSP account. So I have 400 plus 700 in the TFSA for a $12 average. There you go. Well, 887 is where it's trading at right now. DQ, Mike distracted you. Jay, Bruce, just buy the Shamrocks. Actual rocks are just too darn heavy. Mallow, bring Yoko back, please. Oh my gosh. Well, you never know when Yoko will make an appearance. You never know. The problem with Yoko making an appearance is that Yoko is on an album format, which means you need a record player. There isn't a record player in this house. So that is in storage too. And to get to it means getting to the back of the storage unit, which means getting past 20 feet of boxes packed to the roof. You guys don't have enough money to make me go get it. So there you are. There's your problem. My NCAA bracket is already ruined. Better luck next year, I guess. Good luck. We're up 281 on the Dow. We have 20 minutes left to go. 1% gain on Nasdaq. It's climbing. 0.9 on S&P. It's climbing. 0.3 on Dow. Looking good. Rocket Lab still 865. 865 up only 5 cents. It won't go higher. It won't go lower. It's traded 8 million shares. I don't know what's going on. SoFi 887 up 30. GameStop 86.95 up 9. Yeah, Matterport 787. We're 2 cents below the high of the day. We're up 60 cents on 7.45 million on Matterport. The Matterport low was 571. That is $2.16 ago. The stock has made a 40% run already from its lows to here. So looking good there, Lewis. Feeling good there, Billy Ray. 383 on ME, up 33.5 cents. Spire just at $2 down a dime. ATIP up 3.5 cents to 174.5, and Smart Rent only up a quarter, $6.62, but it is up a quarter, 25 cents. Sextera down 4 cents. There you go. Lots to watch and think of. Oh, the Dow now is up 315. It's taking a shot higher. Dow is definitely taking a shot higher. No question about it at all. It is moving higher now on the Dow Jones. 325-point gain, another 10 points has come into this market. We are moving up on the Dow. S&P moving up 45 points now, and the Nasdaq up 150. We're climbing in all three markets, going straight up. I noticed today also that over on the VIX, it is now down 139 to 25.28. That's a 5.2% improvement on the fear index now. 25.25, 5.3% improvement on the fear index, and we're up 1.4% on the Russell 2000, which is outdoing all of the big indexes. Up 28 points on the Russell 2000, so it is moving higher. Looking good. Looking good. Such fun here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And let's see what's going on here. Bring Yoko back. My NC bracket is gone. Yoko lives forever in my video parody. How about that easy button? You think you could bring that back? I don't know if I can get at it. SoFi closes at 9 or higher. Who's drinking with me? DQ. Alexa, play Yoko. Midnight Adventure. Dude, you know what I just realized? If, and more likely when I get exercised, I can take all that cash and buy a bunch of deep in the money Cisco or Apple calls and write poor man covered calls on those. This might work out. That's what I've been saying to people. Exactly. If you check out lesson number 11 and lesson number 12, you'll learn all about this too. Absolutely. Yeah. PF is saying, I'd be willing to bring Yoko back if it could turn around this market. Michael, I'm already drinking with you. KW, the Yoko plan backfired, so now it's buried behind boxes. The plan backfired, so Yoko is buried in boxes in the storage behind. Oh, God, that's great. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I know I'm always asking about way out contracts at the edge of the market, but what about selling January 2024 $10 puts on GameStop for $165? Is that enough premium? 16% on my money and near zero risk. This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I can't even think of it. I can't even. I'm so tired. I can't even gather my thoughts on this wild and wacky question. $10 puts on GameStop. Yeah, they're out of the money. You get paid $1.65. Uh, and I got to put up $10 for every contract I want to write. See, it's $10 contract, right? He's got to put up $100, and you'll get $1.65. You'll get actually that's $165. Am I right? No, you got to put up 1,000. That's right. You got to put up 1,000 to get 165 back, but you only have to do this deal until January 2024. So there you go. Well, what about doing 20s? Can you get a bigger premium on 20s than 10s? Mind you, got to put up double the money, right? So you got to think about that. Question of how many dollars you have, Cody. That's an interesting call. That's interesting. Oh, gosh. Do we know what time for GameStop earnings? Just after the close. Give it 10, 15 minutes. Uncle, I'm here now. You can begin. What's up, Bagel family? Beach Boy. No problem, Uncle Bruce. Just get John McClane, tie a fire hose around the waist, and shoot into the back of the storage. Yippee-ki-yay, and here comes Yoko. Oh, Nicholas, JG, I assume at the normal times released after market and call to. Yeah, it's going to be after 10, 15 minutes. Shoot the turntable. Oh, man. Alexa, stop. SoFi making a run. Is that true? Is it really? 893. That's all I see. 893. I don't see a run. Come on, though. Let's get a run. Wouldn't that be great? We're up 364 on the Dow. We're climbing. Austin, let's go, Cody. 1,000 for 165. Yeah, $1,000 gets you $165. That's not a bad return until the January 24. It's only a year and 3/4. Mallow, hey series, play Yoko Ono. Cody, about 400. If you had $100,000 and you wrote 100 of these things, you'd get $16,500 on your money, and then you get your money back because the contracts would be released. They're out of the money. I would imagine that with 2 months to go, those contracts will be worth a penny or two, maybe a nickel. You can already buy them there for that little. It'll eat up a little bit of your return, but you don't have to wait the full year and 3/4. You might not have to wait a year and a half to make 16% on your money. Yeah, that's pretty good. We know how to make SoFi run, says Nicholas. Nicholas, neat. That's how we make it run. Farmos, I'm so glad you didn't turn on Yoko. I was back in the crawl space for 3 hours, and it may have brought the building down on me. DQ, Mallow, it works better with Alexa. She doesn't try to match the voice. Alberto, Beach Boy, are we waiting to write on GameStop? Cindy, 2,000. You could 2,000. You could get 469. Larry, neat. Cody, yeah. Or if the stock jumps, I guess. Yeah, oh, that's right. If the stock goes higher, those will become worthless too. That's true. Isn't that interesting? We're up 359 on the Dow. We're up 50 on S&P. We're up 170 on NASDAQ. The indexes are up 1.07, 1.14, and 1.27% respectively. They're doing well. Splair, neat. We're going to make the SoFi go higher. 895 is where it is right now, up 38 cents on SoFi. And there's 12 minutes to go. Come on, hit $9. Daddy, it's Thursday, says Austin. I sold Cisco 56, so it's running, says DQ. Neat, says Austin. Cisco is 56.17, up 36 cents. Giddy up. Oh, my. GameStop, Goldman up 240, Apple up 68 cents. Microsoft is green, up 36 cents. It's up. Pfizer up $1.07 to 53.99. Look at that. Smart Rent up 24, ATIP up 3.5, Spire down 11.5, ME up 35, Matterport 7.89, up 62 cents. We're on GameStop up 79 here. SoFi 894, Rocket Lab 864 up a nickel, and the Dow is up 360, 356 right now. Rocket Lab just went red. 1 penny. Mallow is hitting the knee buttons here. DQ, Austin. I just sold my wife a share of SoFi for $9. Let's start drinking. Nicholas, 8.99 print is incoming. And Austin, DQ, quick, buy some more. 7-cent run is what we need in 10 minutes. That's doable. That is so doable. It's not even a problem. But will it happen? Rocket Lab just went up a nickel again. It's up 5 cents. We're up 353 on the Dow here. Interesting stuff. I don't know. 789 on Matterport. Do you think Matterport can hit $8 today? It's only 11 cents away. Last little, 10-minute run here on Matterport would get us to $8. 7.8 million traded, 790 the high. We're at 790 now. Interesting. 894 on SoFi. 61 million traded on SoFi. Up 37 cents. The low on SoFi was $7.74. That was $1.20 ago. $7.74, $1.20 ago. Come on, SoFi. Just keep on keeping on. Don't be stopping now. Go to new heights. Look at that Matterport, $7.90. A dime away from $8 on the Matterport. Buy. I'm not dumb. I swear, says Austin. BW running equals more than 20% and climbing continuously. Let's make that the rules. Cody, so is this a good idea? A good low risk play created by the crazy premiums on GameStop. It seems too easy. Is there a problem with this trade? Because it isn't the kind of thing you normally talk about. Well, I like what you're saying. GameStop contract. If let me take a look at these January 2024s. January 2024. $10 put contract is showing a 130 bid, and a $15 contract is showing a 111 bid. Kind of weird. Where a $20 contract is showing a 282 bid, a $30 contract is showing a 550 bid. So if you have $3,000, instead of writing one put at 10, you can write one $30 put. You'd get 550 instead of 390 because 3 times 130. That's just the bid. The 40s are 1055. So put up $4,000 and bring in 1055. That's 25% on your money if you don't have to buy them. Interesting, isn't it? The 45s are 1325. The 50s are 1765. That's 34% of the value of the stock. That's a discount. You're paying $33 a share net if you take that deal. That's kind of, low risk in my opinion. Isn't that interesting? Of course, if you write the 80s, because they're just, $7 in the money, you write the 7 out of the money, you get $29.80 for those. So you probably get over $30 doing 80s. The 90s that are in the money, $2.50, $37.45 bid for 90s. So yeah, you got $9,000, you get $3,700 back, and there you go, right there. That's a nice return on your money too. That is a January 24. Now January 2023. Let's take a look at those. Oh my God, $10 strikes they're worth they've got a 60-cent bid. $20 strikes, $199. 25s are 278. 30s are 370. And that's for this January. So that's like 9 months from now, 8 months from now. 8 months writing a 25, you get 278. 370 for 30s. 40s will get you 570. That's less than half the price of the stock right now. You get 570. You're paying $34.30 for the stock if you get the bid of 570. So yeah, there's some returns just for this January. That's pretty cool. Anyway, there you go. ME as a solid 10% gain pretty much all day today. It does. It's been very good. ME up 34.5 right now, still at 384. We got the Dow up 300 points, 320 points. Rocket Lab up a nickel. SoFi at 890. GameStop up 63 cents. Matterport up 61 to 788. ME 383, 383.5. 389 for the high of the day. Very good. Very good performance today. And Smart Rent holding 662. So yeah, the market has been kind. Matterport is up 8.5%. Alberta, I got April 1st 90s written since since Tuesday, wearing on shrinkage, dude. Wearing on shrinkage. That's right. That's right. The Beach Boy wrote April 8th, April 1st's 90s. That's right. That's right. That's what he's waiting up. DQ. That's a lot of detail for St. Patty's Day. Up and right is running to. I don't know what this means. DQ. The problem is how long you tie up your cash for that return, but it's a good return on an annualized basis. Beach Boy, gotcha. Let's get the spread, says Alberto. Michael, not St. Patty's Day. It's Patty, Patricia, Patty, Patrick, Michael, and I'm on that note later. All right, and on that note later. I'll take care. Let's go. What else is going on here? Are you going to cover the GameStop? Oh yeah, I'll be here for that. DQ, it was more of a comment on the it's running and while working, it throws me when it's only a 5-cent move up. 20% on that ain't much cheap, just my opinion. Nicholas, this is it. This time for real. This SoFi mini run will go to the full 8 cents. 8.92. There we are on SoFi right now. We're on the edge of greatness. Can SoFi give us a $9 print tonight or more? Wouldn't that be lovely? Come on there, SoFi. Give us a shot. Wouldn't that be great? We're up 346 on the Dow right now. Looking great. We're up 45 on S&P and 153 on NASDAQ. All markets are higher than 1% higher at the moment. We're all up 1% or more. Better and better. We'll take that. Over on the VIX, we're still showing 1.06 points lower. The index is at 2561. That is positive. The VIX is getting smaller. That's the fear index. It's very good. It's a gain. Strengthening of the index. Okay. $417,000 share wall at $8.97 for SoFi. That's a lot of stock available there. Cody, cool, Uncle Bruce. I always want to ask if I see a trade that seems so low risk. I just can't imagine who's paying me for that contract. It's incredible. Yeah, I don't know, my friend. I can't figure it out myself sometimes. 890 on that SoFi. We're up 338 right now on the Dow Jones. Seems to be the deal. Russia has been stripped of normal trade status between the USA. The House has voted it out the door. There you go. Okay. We're down to 3 minutes, kids. 3 minutes. I don't think the SoFi is going to get to 9. It's at 890. I don't think it's going to make it. It doesn't seem to have any mold on it. No mo behind it here. Nope, and nope. Doesn't look like it. 6 shares only down a penny though. 348 is the gain on the Dow Jones. 890 last trade on SoFi, up 33 cents. Oh, it's probably Leon Cooperman still screaming about how GameStop isn't worth $5. That could be it. Anything. 87.70 on GameStop, up 84. Coming into the last 2 minutes. Matterport 786 up 59 cents. ME 383 up 33. Spire at 198 down 12. ATIP 174 up 3. Smart Rent $6.63 up 26 cents. Sextera down a penny. Pfizer 54.16 up 124. Robinhood up 61 to 13.38. Manic up a buck. Home Depot up 4.70. IBM up 60 cents. Microsoft up a dime. Apple up 66 cents. Goldman up $1.93. Cisco up 24 cents. Facebook up 3.80. Amazon up 76. Tesla up 31. Google up $13. So, yeah, it's green for sure. 891 on SoFi with a minute and a half to go. And then we shut her down for another day. Yeah, man, there you go. Another fun time at the OK Corral, kids. There it is. Never, ever a dull moment in this business. How are we doing for these questions here? We have 142 thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody. And the poll question, GameStop will go up in the aftermarket today after their earnings are released. 54% say yes, 46% say no, and there's 274 votes on the poll question. And we have 142 thumbs ups right now, waiting for the close to come through and the earnings to be released. Spire took a dump to the low of the day. DQ, 4 o'clock meeting, going to pause and listen later. Nicholas, better luck tomorrow, I suppose. There you have it. We are going to hit the bells any minute now. 890 on your SoFi. We're up 400 on the Dow. We're shooting higher. Big time. A big surge at the end of the day for the Dow. Big surge. Very good on that. There's 143, 143, same damn meeting. And Larry is ringing the bells, baby. We're done for the day. 891 on SoFi with a 420 point gain on the Dow here. Nice little surge at the end. Quite good. And we're at 785 on the Matterport, 383 on ME, 199 Spire, ATIP 174 and a half, Smart Rent 676 up 39 cents. It took a shot at the end of the day. It took a shot, about 15-cent shot at the end of the day for Smart Rent. Very nice. Don't know why, but it did. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's our story, and I'm sticking to it. We're up 416 on the Dow. If you voted, hit the thumbs up for Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Larry, says Joanne. LL, I'm number 152 on the thumbs there. Larry, these were my last bells for the next 6 weeks. The government owns my bells now, says Larry Titus. Cody, are there really 100 hate watchers in here? I mean, really? Are there really 100? Cindy, I am so excited about GameStop. I wish I had the skin in the game. LL, come on, let's go to $200 a share. Wouldn't that be great? GameStop in the aftermarket right now is sitting at 88.49, up 81 cents. And we'll take a look here for the latest refresh. 88.50, up 81 cents on 1,700 shares at the moment. BW Larry, as long as they don't own your jingle bell. Joanne, thank you for the great show, Bruce. We'll see you all tomorrow. Joanne, you take care. And we'll see how we do here. Waiting now for GameStop to release their earnings, see what's going to be said here and what the implications are, and we'll watch for how the shares react on the market. 893 on SoFi is what I am showing here, up a couple of pennies in the aftermarket now for SoFi. Okay, this is the third day in a row we've had a gain in the market. We gained 600, 500, and now 400. So 1,400, 1,500 point gain in 3 days. Very nice pull up here for the market. So we're kind of happy about that. Good stuff. Oh boy, GameStop 89.08 up $1.39 on 2,118 shares. I'm waiting for GameStop to make a press release about their earnings. That should come out in the next 10 or 15 minutes, I would suppose, and we'll keep an eye open on that. For that info, we'll keep an eye open. $89 even, up 131 on GameStop right now. Aftermarket GameStop trades. All righty. What will happen on ye old GameStop? We're going to find out soon enough. Okay. Let's see here. There we are there. Yep, $89. On 2,400 volume or so, 2,600 volume, 89.18. Okay. Do. That's right. That's what we're waiting for. Do. Oh. Yeah, keeping an eye on CNBC. Not much there. So see if we can do this over here. There we go. GameStop 88.99 at the moment. Okay. I can't listen to CNBC Live, unfortunately, because I'm not in the States. So that's not going to help us. We'll kick out of there and wait for the release of the earnings. Wait for an up to date. 81.95 on GameStop. That's what I'm showing right now. 81.95, down $6. Let's see. Waiting for the release. Still not showing the release. It is now 81.14, down 655. 88.98, up 74 cents. So 5,400 traded, zit, zit, up and down like a yo-yo right now. Don't know who to believe. 83.50 now, down 419. So there must be news coming out. Waiting on GameStop earnings. Waiting on GameStop at 80.19, down 750. Press release, another refresh here. Other news and a press release. Nothing there. Refresh there. $84 now, 81.23. And let's see if we get a release there. Do we have it yet? Nope, don't see it. Anybody see any press release on there? Here we are. Thank you all. Let's see. Wrote a few GameStop cover calls for 318, as Uncle Bruce says. Always be writing. And GameStop 83 says Scully 81. Thanks for get your uncle. GameStop is tanking. Fourth quarter loss 147 million. Loss of $1.86. Fourth quarter sales 2.25 billion, which I think that's what they were calling on it. $79.20 on the stock now. 77.25. Jumping around a bit. Down 186 a share. How much volume on Spire after hours? 77.28 right now on GameStop. 76.47. It's jumping about down about $11. We'll see what happens here. Waiting for any other releases. And who was asking about Spire? Spire, asking about Spire after hours. Spire's trading at 204, up 5 cents on 92 shares. There's nothing going on Spire. Not a thing. GameStop 77.10, 76.51. Let's see. Low of 75.51. GameStop announces NFT market launch by the end of the second quarter this year. GameStop tanking, says Duncan. 79.71 now. 76 to 79 right now. 92 massive shares. That's all that's traded on Spire. Larry, time will tell. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my last day of freedom. Cheers. You take care there, Larry. It's good to see you, pal. 81 now on GameStop. 81 a share trading on GameStop. It's coming on again at the moment. $80.31. 81 last trade. GameStop is dragging AMC down with it. That could be that can happen on AMC. It is $14.85 down 34 cents. Nothing serious. $82 on GameStop. A little higher. Volume now 54,000. 82 shares. 80 to 82 now on GameStop. It's popped up from that 75 level in the aftermarket. Back over here to GameStop. Press release. GameStop reports fourth quarter and fiscal year 2021 results. There we go. I'm going to pop this up. We're at 79 to 82 on this market right now. It's not sure where to go. Announces intended launch of NFT marketplace by the close of the second quarter. GameStop released financial results for the fourth quarter and fiscal year ended Jan 29, 2022. The company's condensed and consolidated financial statements, including GAAP and non-GAAP results, are below. The company's Form 10-K and supplemental information can be found online. The company also announced it intends to launch its marketplace for non-fungible tokens, NFTs, by the end of the second quarter. Fourth quarter overview. Generated net sales of $2.254 billion for the quarter, compared to $2.122 billion in the fourth quarter of 2020, and 2.194 in the fourth quarter of 2019. This is the best result in 3 years. Established new and expanded brand relationships, including with PC gaming companies such as Alienware, Corsair, and Livono that contributed to sales growth in the quarter. Grew Power Up Rewards Pro members by 32% on a year-over-year basis, taking total membership to approximately 5.8 million people. Entered into a partnership with Immutable X that is intended to support the development of GameStop's NFT marketplace and provide the company with up to 150 million in IMX tokens upon achievement of certain milestones. Launched a redesigned app, which includes an enhanced user interface, improved scalability for larger product catalog, and more functionality to improve exclusive offers and promotions. Hired dozens of additional individuals with experience in areas such as blockchain gaming, e-commerce and technology, product refurbishment, and operations. Full year overview generated net sales of $6 billion for the fiscal year compared to $5 billion for 2020. Expanded the product catalog to include a broader set of consumer electronics, PC gaming equipment, and refurbished hardware. Made significant and long-term investments in the company's fulfillment network systems and teams. Established new offices in Seattle, Washington, and Boston, Massachusetts, which are technology hubs with established talent markets. Raised more than $1.67 billion in capital and eliminated all of the company's long-term debt, other than a $44 million low-interest unsecured term loan associated with the French government's response to COVID-19. Ended the fiscal year with $1.27 billion in cash and cash equivalents and $915 million in inventory compared to $635 million in cash and $600 million in inventory at the end of fiscal 2020. Increased investments in inventory reflect the company's focus on meeting heightened demand and mitigating supply chain headwinds. We're going to do a conference call here a little later this afternoon. You guys are all welcome to listen to that. And then there's cautionary whatever. So that's the story of a lovely lady who had 3 lovely girls of her own. The gross profit came in and other expenses and blah, 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 blah. Other than that, there's nothing much else to talk about. They just brought in money. Gross profit 16.8 versus 21.1%. Showing here that would be 13 weeks 21 versus 13 weeks 22. Okay. Selling expenses were higher. Let's see. Losses, income tax benefits. Net loss 6.5% per dollar. Sales $6 billion for the year. 1.3 billion gross profit versus 1.25 billion. Selling and general administrative 200 million more. Let's go. Interest expenses 32 million last year, 26 million this year. Net loss is 381 million versus 215 million. Loss per share, $5.25 versus $3.30. And there you go. Numbers of shares outstanding, 72.6 versus 65 million. Okay, of all sales, 100% of sales cost, 77.6. Net gross profit, 22.4 versus 24.7 last year. Selling admin expenses a little lighter on a percentage basis. The loss 6.1% versus 4.7%. Interest expense 0.4% versus 0.6%. Let's see here. And that, so last year's net loss 4.2%. This year 6.3%. There it is. Cash on hand 1.2 billion. Receivables 141 million. Merchandise 900 million. Total assets $3.5 billion versus $2.4 billion. Total liabilities $1.89 billion versus $2 billion. Shareholder equity $1.6 billion versus $436 million. So very good increase in shareholder equity. They're calling me right now. They're calling me right now to talk to me. They can't wait to talk to me. It's incredible. See, that's great. Go away, leave me alone, you can't talk to me. Sorry, go away. Anyway, there you have it. Rough numbers that all you can all see for yourselves on the Rocket Lab. There you go. Nobody there. Nobody there. I hung up on them. Whatever. We're at 81.52 on the GameStop right now. There it is. 81.52 down $6. Now 78.95. You try and tell me where this is going. It's jumping around. But I think the poll question was, were they going higher or lower in the aftermarket? The answer so far is lower in the aftermarket right now. 140,000 shares traded at 79.40. So right now, lower in the aftermarket versus higher on the aftermarket. That's the deal. And we'll have to see how this market reacts to this tomorrow and everything else. That's the dealio. Here we go. There we go. That's GameStop, kids. That's our GameStop right now. Okay, we got that over there. We're okay over there. Oh, excuse me. 79.84. Okay. All righty. 194 thumbs ups. And we're kind of done. That's the deal. So, folks, join me tomorrow before we start the show at 8:30 in the morning. We'll talk about where we're at here on this market, and let's see. Just double checking couple more comments to make sure I'm on top of things here. Yep. Ryan Cohen is calling. That was Ryan Cohen. I told him to get lost. Stop bothering me. I'm on the show with my people right now. You can't bother me in the middle of my show. I mean, come on. Bruce, line 3. Bruce, line 3. Thank you, everybody. All right. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll talk about this earnings thing. 79.92. I'll watch this all night for the after hours. We'll talk to you about the after hours trading tomorrow morning, then the pre-market tomorrow, and we'll get ready to trade. Those of you who have written options, they open up around 80. I think some of you are going to be smiling. You're going to be picking up some deals on your contracts. We'll see how it goes. On the other hand, we may have a weak opening and a strong surge as the day goes on. I don't know. Mr. Cohen might say something tonight in the aftermarket that could pop this market. Maybe we have an upstart tomorrow. We'll figure it out together and see what's going on. Okay? Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll be here. Thank you all for your undying support. I appreciate it very much. Have yourselves a pleasant evening. Stay healthy out there. And join me tomorrow, Friday, expiry day tomorrow. We'll get to work and see what the markets want to give us. Are we going to get 4 up days in a row or just the 3 we got? Watch for that too. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. 81.64 on the GameStop. A little better. Just down $6. It's not like a bloodbath or anything, and this could go higher. It really could. It could go higher. I don't know if it will, but maybe it'll be unchanged and we have a nothing burger. We'll see what's going on. We'll watch that. Okay, guys? Thanks, everybody. And thanks again, guys. Thank you, everybody. Larry, you hang in there, pal. Good luck on your end there. You keep touch base with us when you can, okay? Anyway, there you go. GameStop already back to 83 says, yeah, look at that, 83.94. We're going to 84 now. It's actually climbing up quite nicely, isn't it? 83.94, 83.99 on 168,000, $84 now. It's going through at 84. So it's down 370. Really? That's it? That was your whole plan? That getter? That was your whole plan. It's already moving up. It's 84. Go GameStop. I mean, getter? Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. See you in the morning. Let's go to $150 a share. Come on. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Thank you, Credit Savage. I'll see you later.